Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's JD, part of the Straight Neck crew. Just want to let y'all know that we have over 30 episodes that have not been uploaded to YouTube just yet. You can check those out in our link tree in the description below. They're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you will also get all of our socials, our Twitter and our TikTok. So make sure to check that out. And if you like what we talked about today, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment. We would really appreciate it. So on to the show. Is there a point where experience is overrated in a way? I feel like experience gets thrown around on so many up-and-coming teams. Like, that's the defining factor that's going to lead to them losing the playoffs. I kind of want to transition into Sacramento, who is the best offense in the NBA. And they just had a battle with Los Angeles where they scored the second most points in NBA history. That game was so wild. And a part of me wants to believe Sacramento is for real, and I kind of do, because their offense is so potent, and they're like top 8 in every single metric since the season started. Is there a point where like experience is overrated? Do y'all see a team like Sacramento? They are to hang on to the 3rd seed, and they go against what seed would they go against their 3rd? The 6th seed?
Yeah, 6.
Dallas.
Y'all believe that Dallas would just take Sacramento out because of experience?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You want to know why? Because Sacramento, yes, they're number 1 in the league in points per game, but they're also in 25th place for opponents points per game. So it's the same thing with OKC. They can put up the buckets, but they're not preventing the buckets getting scored on them. And when it comes to the playoffs, Luka, Kyrie versus Fox and Sabonis.
I don't want to hear all that, bro. I don't want to hear all that, bro.
I started to love Sacramento.
No, I don't want to hear all that.
But Dallas, Dallas is going to clap them cheeks.
No, they're not going to clap them cheeks,
They're going to clap them cheeks.
Sacramento can put up a fighter's... They have a puncher's
So
chance.
you think Fox is going to outdo Kyrie?
They don't matter if they're individually going to outdo them. Sacramento in a collective unit has more weapons than Dallas. Way more weapons. They got Malik Monk, Terrence Davis, Trey Lyles off the bench.
So you
Kevin Huerter,
think they're going to outdo
Sabonis?
Dallas?
Yes. Offensively, yes.
No.
They both ain't got
I'm
no
not saying offensive. I'm
They both
saying
ain't got no
in
defense.
the series.
Hey, that'd be a good
Do you
series
think
right there. They both ain't got no defense.
Is going to lose to Sacramento? Because I don't think so. I think Dallas is going to clap them cheeks and make it to the second round and play whoever.
I mean, yeah, in the playoffs, it's different, bro. Experience definitely matters. I wouldn't say it's overrated either, because...
I don't know. I feel like it's overrated.
No, but it's not overrated.
Yeah,
it could be overrated, but in baseline, it's not overrated.
I feel like it's tossed around too loosely to like, oh, nah, they ain't gonna make it. They ain't got no experience.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Well, I mean, it's always the case for young teams, but experience, it definitely plays a role. I mean, experience, every little minute that matters, right? It could be like a spot you're supposed to be in, a position you're supposed to be in, or a play that you run, or even you making your own decision saying, hey, I've seen this before. Let's do it this way, or, you know, to like fuck what the coach is talking about. Let's just do it my way. A young team, they don't really have the ability to do that. It's either they do what the coach says for the most part, and it'll be hard for them to, you know, change up some things. But I think that's where the experience comes from. But yeah, I feel like it matters. Experience definitely matters, but it's just the young teams that really have to go through the experience.
But is it the deciding factor in the series?
It could be. No, it could be. It just depends on if it's a close game. Like I said, that experience that the other team has been through, or just a player have been through, it could make that one play a winning play. So, but for the most part, I don't think it'll be that much of a game changer. It's always good to have more experience, but you'll see it every now and then that the team who doesn't have experience like that, you know, you're asking yourself, like, why are you doing this? And it's because they don't have the experience. Maybe it's just calling a timeout when you need to, or just going for the 2-for-1 or whatever the case may be. It just depends. So, yeah, it matters. But as far as the Kings and the Mavs, that'll definitely be a very fun matchup. I don't know. I probably pick the Mavs, though. I just can't go against two of the best players in the NBA.
Light the beam. Light the beam.
They're not going to light the beam against Dallas, bro. I'm telling you, they're going to clap them cheeks, bro.
Yeah, and in the playoffs, the game slows down as well. So it's not going to be as fast-paced as it is in the regular season. Every possession is crucial. and players are going to be more hesitant on just chucking up shots or where the case may be. So it won't be as high scoring, and I think that's where the experience could come and take a turn as well when it slows down.
I would like Sacramento's chances because their head coach, Mike Brown, has had a really long career in the NBA, and he's been a head coach for many teams, including playoff teams. So that's why I'm saying, like, experience, to me, in my opinion, could be overrated. But in this case, it is overrated because, let's just say theoretically, Mavericks versus the Kings. They have a hardened coach who has experience. And De'Aaron, when you say, oh, who you going to take De'Aaron Fox over this? De'Aaron Fox ain't no scrub. He's averaging over 30 in the last, 10 games. He's leading the league in clutch points right now as we speak. So, I don't know. I give Sacramento a puncher chance. I say a 7-game series.
Solid. I don't disagree with that.
I don't know about that. I like Sacramento. I ain't gonna lie. Like, throughout this season, I like Luka. He's my second favorite player, even over John Moran. I like John Moran, but man, Luka's just something else. And ain't no one gonna take my spot for LeBron at number 1. And I like I said, I like Sacramento more than Dallas. But Dallas is gonna clap them cheeks.
When you say clap them cheeks, what do you mean with clap them cheeks?
When it's all said and done,
what
bro.
is the series? What is the series looking like?
Game 6, Game 5, and every win.
Game 5?
Oh.
Hear me out. And every win Dallas gets, it's gonna be a fucking embarrassing loss for the young Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, you're tripping, bro.
I'm tripping, bro.
You're tripping,
bro. We talking about Kyrie, bro. We talking about.
You can bring up the
Luka
individual.
Magic.
Tell me who they got around them, bro. Give me everyone around them. Give me the whole team.
Sacramento has a better chance against the Dallas Mavericks more than the Phoenix Suns did against them. Are you telling me that? You're saying this this Sacramento Kings team is better than that Phoenix Suns team?
I'm not doing all that, but
we have to take references though.
But when I'm taking roster against roster, I'm taking Sacramento.
You just looking at it on paper though. I'm trying to look at it. What happens on the court? When it comes to the playoffs, Dallas is going to clap them cheeks. Like in the regular game, I agree. Sacramento.
Luka Doncic and Kyrie are barely working the regular season. What makes you think they're going to work together in the playoffs?
Because that's where it all counts. This is all these games leading up to the playoffs is to get there. They're trying to get the chemistry right now.
And why can't Sacramento tighten up their defense for the playoffs?
It's been all season long. They had all season and still haven't improved that much. So I understand what you're saying. They have time. I'm not saying they're not, but what is it, like 75% of the season already went by and they're 25th? So that should let you know maybe they're not going to improve that much more. They might. I hope so, but I think when it comes to the second round, we're going to see that Dallas Mavericks, the games they won, they clapped those cheeks. Like they went in. And I do want to see that series. Dallas versus Sacramento.
Yeah. But that position where the Mavs are in is going to change. So it'd be sad not to see that. It might change, yeah.
It might not, though.
We agree to disagree. I mean, either way, I feel like it'd be an interesting matchup right there.
It might be the best in the West.